side by side, working together. We've done this video before, okay? If we put this into that box where you have 20 numbers by 13 numbers, let me explain to you how this can work on paper. The total of 20, all zeros equal 6, means we need a center. Means we need to either open it up plus or minus, and working 20 works over towards 14. And the reason for this, okay, is because it extends all the way to Z and N, Zion. Plus and minus from this numeric value here is these two numbers. The closeness to 20 becomes 17. And this number over here is any craps. It will create 89 to high sky, in which plus and minus to Abba Father, which means strike in French, equals to 77 and 10, which equals to letters B and C. Before the Christ, numbers 23, and also communication, 10-4. Good buddy, how you doing? Roger Rabbit, I got my ears on. It's all about putting it all together. So the three of them, the two of them, the three of them, the four, here's our vibration. So now when you reverse this, okay, you become 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this becomes your 21. This is your cube. And in the center of your cube, okay, 73 Nibiru to the 1,331 alternate current through the moon, through the 91 7 by 13 spirit. 6 by 14 is 84. They all add up to 20. 84 is Pluto. 91 is spirit. 96 is man in rotation, which is 8 and 3, also known as C and H, or under the church, 911 split. Because we cannot split at 20. 20 is on the line. You have to take the nut and put it with something. You need some nut and some flesh. The flesh is on one side, the nut is on the other side, so we split the apple, and we're always going to have this on the other side of that apple, right? We're going to have this, one side of the heart, with this connecting rod on the inside. 9 and 9 creates 9, creates 6, creates 1. All ones will be included with a 6, and it will be reverted to 7. 8 and 4 is 3, 9, 6, 7, 3. In this area over here, 6 and 7 and 3, 376. 7 and 6, 13. This becomes 16, and this becomes the half-life, because that's what number 16 does. The maximum you can get is this number here, 14. But if we go back to numeric values, 9, 9, 9, and 9, in where here's the nut that comes out right over here, we have to have an area where the nut turns out. And that nut will turn out over here. And obviously, you cannot cut out any of the squares, right? And you have to work your way all the way up, like I did this one over here. Here's the bottom of the nut. You see this design over here? We've seen this before. There's another one. I'm trying to figure out exactly how this design goes, but this reduces the 1, 2, 3, 4, 36 areas and the areas that's over here. This, and this is a total of 36. This one links them all. This one links these two, this one links this two, this one links these two, this one links these two. So you have 9 and 9 is 18, and this one is 19. So we have now 19s now linking each other, 9 and 9, 18, and 1, 19, and the A creates the 20 inside of it. I'm not going to get to the total numbers in there, right? This is inside piano where Earth meets the moon, just before the cube. In between here and here is center C at the 24th key. Going backwards, we meet here, 29th key. Going backwards, 24th key, so the birth comes into life. We're going to go back, and we're going to go back into these numbers. Remember, 53 is the car, right? Now, if we're going to go back, we're going to keep it simple. I don't want to go into number 26 yet. I don't want to do that yet, okay? What I do want to do is, after we get all these numbers to 20 plus their multiple value, right? The multiple value is 6 by 14, or 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 3 is 21. The day, the cube. 8 times 2 is 16. This is the half-life. This is 7. And do understand that the word 1 creates 34/7. The word 6 creates 52/7. Inside the third one, 9 1 and 1 will create only 9. These two numbers will say pi. It'll be 9, 7, 3, 6. 9, 7 is the gateway to birth. 3 and 6, creation through the moons of Jupiter. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6, equaling to 18 and 9, or the third world. Remember, 9 is a constant of 414. Inside the numeric value, or we split the board up of 13, we go 616. When added, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with 1 in the center, 2, 1, 2. This will create a 5. It'll create 5, 6, and 7 when minused, and it'll come out to my number down over here. 2, 4, 6, 4, 2. Bring these numbers all to the center, creates 14, creates 5, creates 252. And we'll say the heart of Earth and the key. 212 will create 5, and that is the E world, and it runs through the moon. 7, all of these added together will be 8. All of these will create 2, 4, and 6. And we all know the continuation of 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, and the next number is 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we're back to the center. Half-life, boom, exactly half. Now, 2 parts of 3. We come into communication. We walk the desert in 40. We have 52 Earth, Zion, Israel, and all in the spirit of 76. The end ones, how they're added up. It just works out that way. You can say it's an Irish kite, but we're going to continue on that 5 and 3, 5 and 1, 5 and 8, 5 and 6, 5 and 4. This one becomes under the sun. This is man under the sun. 5 and 2, earth key, man under the sun. In the 88 skies, remember these numbers, 2468, 2468. In the 85 skies, silver spirit matrix. Under 51, Mars, this will create 207, will become 57 out of the moon, and 53 electric company. E and C, any crap. And it's noted in a game called Craps, the Gateway. So we have this, we also have 313. So we have 616. So we're going to go 16 and 61 equals to 77. We're going to take another 16, 61, 16. But we're not going to do the same thing. This one is going to create 84. Now we're at Pluto. I don't want to hit 100. I want to keep everything under its value. If I add another 16 onto 84, well, first of all, it's 61. 16, 61, 16, 61. 8 and 6 will become 14, will become 5. 4 and 1 will become 5, and this will be the passage of 76. 7 times 6, 42. 7 plus 6, 13, equaling to 55, which multiplies, okay, to 55 and 10. And this will create 35 electric company through Mars and Jupiter. So now we're going to go 61 and 16 and 61. We're going to end up with 77 and 61. We're now going to get 7 and 6, 13 equals now 48. Now we're going to get 16 again. It's going to be 55. So we're just showing the sun of Pluto in the half world. These are our 6, 1, 3, 1, whether you're going by 13. Now, if you're going by reaching up to 26 and you have to split the board at 13, this would be Monopoly. Because the Monopoly board, I didn't want to include this one for the Monopoly board because of the center. I like to have my own single center. The Monopoly board is a total of all the way around 40, but it's not the reality of 40. I'm going to show you on this paper. When you go around 40 on the outside, that is 2 squares high. So when you go around and around and around, it's 40. Then the squares on the inside will create 32. On the inside, it's 24, then 16, then 8, and then 1. So we go 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. It's 9, 17, 25. See, if you're counting the center, this would be 9 birth, 17 the gateway, 25 earth, 33 creation of the masses, 41 DNA. If you don't create it or you do create it. And the last property is the Mediterranean, because you cannot dice 1 in Monopoly with 2 dice, right? Dies on ice. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, putting together what's already been created in games people play, playing around with the numbers and coming out with the reality and multiplication, addition, and subtraction inside the house that I have painted in my mind while I was learning the numbers. Onto the man in the sky crying at the sun for all the bees leaving, knowing that on this side we have this man over here standing at the gateway. Let's move these pictures over. He's standing at the gateway to London Bridges. Here's the London Bridges. Here's the gateway. You can go all the way through. Here's the door. There's the waters. Leaning on the Iron. Cars driving through. Double hamburger loops. Thank you for watching this video.